The backdrop to this forum is a heated debate surrounding the tax reform bills, which have sparked opposition from various quarters, including prominent northern leaders, with some calling for the withdrawal of the bills. The League of Northern Democrats is not any different in this debate. While acknowledging the potential benefits of the tax bills, the group outlined significant concerns that could undermine the effectiveness of the reforms.
The bills have raised significant concerns which must not be ignored. Key issues include the following: equity and burden distribution, questions about whether the proposed measures ensure fairness in taxation, particularly for small businesses and lower income groups. 3, impact on the informal sector. And 4, revenue allocation, whether the reforms adequately address the imbalance in revenue sharing between federal, state, and local governments.
Section 6 and 7 provides for the corporate governance of Nigerian Revenue Service. It provides for the office of the executive chairman, who shall be chief executive officer as well as chairman of the governing board. This is clumsy. It is against the principle of transparency, accountability, and effective corporate governance to have one person serving as chief executive officer, chairman of the governing board, overseeing the performance of the same institution.
The group also highlights the role of large corporations in VAT contributions, noting that nearly 80% of VAT revenue is generated by just 10 corporations, emphasizing the need for constructive engagement by all stakeholders to refine the bills.
Nearly 60% of our economy is informal. You cannot build an economy on the basis of an informal economy. That is one. Then 2, the federal government must have to take into account the sensitivities of our culture and our religion. The inheritance tax, which has been discussed here, should be expunged completely because it infringes on the laws ordained by God himself, and that is both for Muslims and for Christians.
Of course, everybody has to pay tax. It is a global phenomenon when it comes to the administration of nation states. How these taxes are collected is not necessarily the issue, but the distribution, the equity, the fairness that comes with the distribution has been always the debate.
This public presentation and analysis is expected to set the stage for further discourse as stakeholders, including legislators, civil society groups, and the private sector continue to weigh in on the tax reform bills in the coming weeks. Frank Omalape, Arise News.